Alright, so today we're gonna be just getting some things done around the house. I wanted to talk to y'all about the truck. It's coming along pretty good. It's got its good things and bad things. So lately I've put on some new 20x12 -44 offset wheels with 305 55/20 tires, and the truck is sitting on a 4 3/4 inch lift. So if you're expecting no rub out of this, just don't go with this setup, because it's got a small rub. And when I went ahead and redid the rotor swap and put some performance rotors on the front and did the brake swap and everything, I went ahead and did a little bit of the NorCal mod on it. And if you don't know what the NorCal mod is, Custom Offsets YouTube channel really does an enhanced step-by-step direction on how to do this to your truck in order so you can get more clearance for your wheels. But if you don't want to do any trimming, I would recommend going by 20x10s or something, because I still get a little bit of a rub, and I think it's mainly because the plastic trimming that I have is still hanging a little loose, which later on maybe you'll see a video of me trying to get that tied up, maybe cut through it, zip tie it, get it going good. So with that being said, I'm going to do a walk around of the truck here pretty soon and kind of show y'all where the truck stands, what I've done to the truck in this last couple months that I've just been away. And maybe from now on I'll be more consistent on uploading videos, but for now I have got to do laundry, so I will be right back. Alright, so I may have lied. I went inside and grabbed some SOAP before I was going to go do my laundry. So I just wanted to say, thank y'all for sticking around if y'all have stuck around this long. I really never expected me to be behind a camera, nevertheless holding a camera, or even in front of a camera. But I guess this is one of those breakthrough moments where I just, get over one of those fears one way or another. The reason is I'm just a really big camera shy person. I hate anything that involves cameras and my face involved and my voice behind it. But I've read and I've seen and I've heard people say that that throughout time, that kind of just goes away. So with that being said, I'm hoping that here in a couple of months I become more confident with who I am, the person that I am, and how I am behind or anywhere around a camera. But no, just wanted to get that out of there, throw that out there and just get that out of the way. But like I said, thank you guys for sticking around if you have stuck around this long. If you still watch these videos, if y'all are gonna be first time watching, I'm not gonna encourage you to like or subscribe, but just try to look out for these videos a little bit more often. I am gonna do a lot of how-tos since I do work on my truck a lot by myself. I do basically anything that doesn't involve reprogramming everything else on this vehicle. And actually, now that I remember, a couple of weeks back when I went to go do the replacements on the brakes and everything, I pinched one of the wires inside of the door panel because I was going to scuff and primer and paint my mirrors, and I decided not to go with that because I decided the whole glossy black everything looked kind of weird, and at the same time and price just wasn't on my side. So with that being said, it's just one of those things that I had to hold off on. And when I removed the door panel to remove the wiring and everything for don't tell me it's closed. It is closed today. Okay, all right, cool, whatever. Let's just go somewhere else. But when I removed the door paneling and everything in order to get back behind the panel to unplug the mirror, I ended up pinching one of the wires for the windows, and what that actually happened to cause was a short, and it shorted out a relay, which locked out my keys. The vehicle read that it was going into auto theft mode, and Just a quick word of advice: before going and paying $400 or $500 for someone to quote unquote program your keys again and do this and that, check your relays. I could have just checked a relay, did a really quick simple relay switch and swap, and I would have probably been okay, but I didn't do that because I had no idea what I was doing. So if you have problems with that, you know, just don't hesitate, kind of stay calm about it. I didn't stay calm, I freaked out like crazy, but everything is said and done, and whatever happened already. So that actually took about 2 to 3 weeks for me to actually get the truck running almost as good as it should be running. Now, when I say that is because I had to take it back after they got the truck running, turning on with the keys, and because it was doing like a shortage, it was, the relays were just like clicking, all the lights would dim and then they'd flash bright again, then they would dim out again. It was just a constant repetitive thing, and it was getting frustrating and annoying, mainly because I honestly thought that it was going to drain my battery, because even with the key off it would still do it. So I took it back and the guy fixed that, said it was just the ground that was loose or something like that. And after I got home, I realized my windows were rolling down on my driver's side. So I took it back, and he just kept having problems, same problem after problem after problem. Finally what he did is he just rewired everything different. So the whole left side of my pickup is retarded right now, because it's when the subwoofer was installed, the amp and the sound system were installed, they tapped into the window control, so that when the ignition was on, the truck and the amplifier would be, the amplifier alone would be on, and that would kick the subwoofer on. But if you turned the key all the way back, it wouldn't read that it was on. And it was a really weird setup. It's something I would have never done. I would have just ran straight to the remote on the radio, but I have no idea how all of this works. It's just complex, I guess. So yeah, if I turn my key back all the way, I can't use my windows on my driver's side. I have to completely have the key on, or at least turn halfway forward. That way I can use the windows. But that's actually what happened. And if you have any questions about that, just feel free to comment below and ask me anything, and I can probably help you get through what you need to get through. If not, I can give you some suggestions, some pointers on what might help you. So with all that being said, guys, we're gonna do a real quick walk around on the pickup. I'm gonna go do the laundry things later, but this will probably be the end of the video after I get done with this. I'm gonna do a quick walk around, kind of show you where the pickup stands, where the truck stands, and what else I've done to the truck, and hopefully what I want to do to the truck eventually. But with that and time being not on my side, I'll just have to be a little patient about it, because there's so much I want to do to this truck, and maybe new projects coming soon, because eventually I do want to do a Duramax project, but that will be whenever I'm rich and famous. But no, that's probably never gonna happen. So here we are, and I guess it's gonna be the walkthrough.